Champion. Our live stream of round 12 of the EU Xbox League. We're here in Hungary. Qualifying has just started, been on for a few minutes now. 13, just under 14 minutes left. And currently racing J17 is setting the fastest time. Is that sound level better, guys? Can you hear me better? Is the game quieter? Excellent. Okay, now we can do this properly. So we're following Hypanova at the moment, who hasn't set a lap time, along with K77 Bottas, Epical HD and Sturgeon, who I'm guessing that will be the pronunciation I'm using for him, as Hypanova comes into the pit without a set lap time. What else have we got here? Beast Pro looks like he may be on an in-lap. Sturgeon is set a lap time, 1:19.858, it's good enough for 7th place at the moment. Motion appears to be on an outlap just now. So while most of the guys are in the pits at the moment, just a quick message from me to say go and follow us on our Twitter and Instagram at MRCE. And then of course the race from Twitch will be put onto YouTube and a highlights package will become available. So just now we're on board with Grevlingen, who is on an outlap coming into the 3rd sector, and we'll maybe just follow him around. He's the closest to pole at the moment, currently sitting 2nd, so we'll watch his flying lap when he gets started. And we cross the start finish line and the time lap is through the 1st sector, but he's maybe going to get caught up here. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, it's a Williams off track. Back on board with Grevlingen again, sorry for the terrible pronunciation. As he comes into the 3rd sector, only a few more corners to go and we'll find out where he is. Oh, and he's backed right out of it, and he's coming back into the pits. So let's have a look at who else. Orbit looks like he's going quick, he seems to be on a flying lap just now. So we'll stay with Orbit in the Mercedes and we'll follow this round. Oh, Orbit's lost it, he's coming too hot. Caught the curb and spun, and it's a yellow flag, sector 2, sector 3. And that will maybe mess up all skill on his lap. He's maybe going to need to back out as well. Oh sorry, Nova, it was Nova in the Mercedes. Let's have a look through who else we've got here. Nova looks like he's going to go again. Is he maybe going to have a 133? He definitely lost a lot of time because of the incident with the other Mercedes in Orbit. Epical looks like he's on a time lap. We'll follow the Renault round here as he comes through sector 2. Nice and tidy through there. Good camera shot of the Renault there. And he comes round the final corner. Where's this going to put him? And that's good enough for 7th. I'm on 18.278 for Epical. Gets his first time on the board. And with Rebel Rouser here, who looks like he's on a timed lap. Coming through sector 1. Sitting 6th at the moment. Can he improve? Oh, we've got a yellow flag sector 1. Into the third section now, coming round the hairpin, coming up towards the final corner, runs a bit away, he's backed out of it. There we go, Super D-Man 99. Sector 2, 8 seconds down. I don't think we're on a hot lap there. We've got Epical coming into the pit. Viper looks like he's on a sort of slow down lap. Stigin looks like he's coming into the pits as well. We've got a spin in sector 3. Beast has had to go off, but he looks like he's going to go again. He's coming round. Still Racing J17 sitting on provisional pole. 4 minutes left to go. Most of the cars in the pits at the moment. I'll imagine all of them will be gearing up for one final lap. And we'll just follow Beast as he comes round sector 1 here. How's he going to be? Oh, another yellow flag in sector 2. He seems to have cleared. Beast's improved on his sector 1 time, but oh, looks like he's backed out. Another yellow flag, sector 2, sector 3 again. We'll see if we can find who that is. Oh dear. Racing comes through, goes off track. Grevlingen on and out on that. Orbit just trying to find a bit of space. He's about to start a lap. We'll stay with Orbit. Now Orbit's back into the pits as well. Motion had a good battle towards the end of the last race in Germany. And Orbit comes round back into the pits again. Who have we got? Let's see. Racing J looks like he's starting a lap here. Who else have we got? Oh, Racing J's lost it again in the first sector. It seems to be an issue for people. Sorry, second sector. Who else have we got? What's happening? Orbit's in the pits. Motion in the pits. 2 minutes left. EUXBL looks like he's on a hot lap here. Sector 1. 27.5 the first sector. Yellow flag in sector 3 again. We'll stay with EUXBL's here. Can he improve on his current provisional 5th place? The Sauber behind him, getting a bit of a tow. As we come into sector 3 towards the hairpin. Oh, he's run a bit wide there. Oh, that's a shame. He's had to abort that lap. There's just a minute left. And Grevlingen takes provisional pole. He's knocked Racing J provisional pole with a rapid 1:16.0. Half a second quicker than the nearest competitor. Where are we falling? Rebel up to 4th. All skills on a lap, goes quicker than the first set. Super D-Man comes across the line, 4th place up to now. All skills again, coming through sector 2. Bildome and the other Williams as well, looks to be on a slowdown. Yellow flag sector 1 and sector 2. Nova comes across the line for what we might get one more and he moves up to 6th. Grevlin's still on top by half a second. The checkered flag will be out. Yellow flag again in sector 2. Sturgeon over a second slower through the first sector. Motion about to come across the line, but he's finished. Only got a few more cars. Epical about to cross the line where, but this must be his final lap. Where's he going? Runs wide, coming out the final corner. Goes up to 10th. Beast Pro, as he's coming through the second sector, he's got to improve. Will he get any further up than 12th? K77 Bottas has struggled with his connection throughout the race, so he might start from the back. Will Beast go for the finish? He will. Where's Beast going to go here? Will he move up from 12th? No, he improves on his lap time but stays in 12th. Stygian in sector 3 coming across the line. Stays in 8th, which leaves Hypen over the last runner. Can he improve? On 7th place. Doesn't look like his lap time's already well past. So that's going to do us for qualifying, and it's Grevlingen who takes pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix in the EU Xbox League. So here are your results for the qualifying session for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Grevlingen on pole in the Sauber. It's a Sauber 1-2 with Racing G17 sitting second. All Skills comes in 3rd in the Williams, Orbit 4th. And Bottas unable to set a time in the Red Bull, seems to be struggling with his connection, whether or not he'll be able to make that sorted for the race. So with no Tomic in the racing today, as an opportunity, maybe close the gap at 1st place in the champ. And it's formation lap time, and the Saubers lead us away in a 1-2. Everybody seems to have gotten away okay, no issues there. So, as Atomic and Ferrari is not here today, has comfortable lead at the top, which will be insurmountable regardless of whether All Skills finishes today. But a win would put him 8 points behind. But everyone has an opportunity to move up. We've also today not racing. Josh is not racing. Scartrix isn't here. Croman and McLaren is not here. Neither McLaren is here. There's an opportunity for people to pick up some real points here and try and close a lap at the lead at the top. Allskill finished 5th in Germany, so he'll be looking to improve on that and get really close to Atomic at the top of the championship. As the drivers just coming through Sector 3 on their warm-up. Around the final corner, and the guys will now start to take their position on the grid. Here we go, lights are on, 3, 4, 5, how will we do? And we are off, a jump start, drive-through penalty for Sturgeon from the start. Grevlingen gets away really well, Orbit's up, Sturgeon moves up 2 places, but that would be because of the jump start, up 3 places now. Orbit up 1, Motion's moved up a position, the Rebel Rouser's lost out big on the beginning, down 4 places from his qualified position to 6. Grevlingen looks like he's away. Let's have a flick through the field. What have we got going on? Oh, it's heated back in the midfield as we come round. First sector's finished here. Oh, it's busy. Oh, Motion's on the grass as we come round. Oh, it's tight. Some contact with the Renault. As we come into the chicane, we seem to be getting everybody clearly through here. Rebel was really lost out on that starting phase, down 5 places. Couple of gainers, Sturgeon obviously with that drive-through penalty. We seem to be settling down now as we come towards the end of the first lap. Allskills has lost a position from the start, he was close to the Mercedes of Orbit. That'll be an interesting battle to watch as it progresses. And we further through the field here, follows Sturgeon who has that penalty to take. Racing J, who started from second, has managed to find himself off track, losing positions now. Still a very closely contested race so far. Everybody within half a second mainly of the man in front of them. Sturgeon heads to the pits. Is that to take his drive-through penalty? That must be clear now. Put on some tyres, maybe get them out of the way. What's happening out front? Grevlingen, pole position. 3 seconds clear within 3 laps. It's going to take some catching him. Orbit up to second. All skills close behind him. Let's follow these guys for a while and watch this battle. Seems to have dropped a wee bit further back and maybe just going to settle into a rhythm now, so let's flick through. Oh, we've got Super D-Man in the Renault. DRS will be enabled of course as well, so it looks as though Mercedes of Hypernova is getting into the slipstream. He's following behind him, makes a position change here. Nova, oh, he's going round outside. Super D-Man holding the inside lane. He's going to get DRS again, Nova. Good defensive driving from D-Man 99 in the Renault. Racing J17, the first man to enter the pits today. Motion has we've joined him at an opportune time, seems to have cut the chicane. And he has no dome in him. Oh, there's some contact! Oh no, no dome! Puts Hazard off the track into the barrier. That looked poor, and he's come back on. And the Force India has to take evasive action. Oh, what's happening? Motion in real trouble here. He's lost the front wing. That's going to be a trip to the pits. Can't keep it on track. Running wide. To All Skills looks like he's out of the race. Super D-Man, a stop goal penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Grevlingen appears to have taken his pit stop. No, what's happened there then? Grevlingen maybe ran wide somewhere and he's lost the lead. Orbit Nation now in lead in the Mercedes, and Grevlingen quick so far already. Looks like he's got some work to do to try and catch up. Looks like he's got an issue, Grevlingen here. He seems to be struggling. Confirmation that All Skills is out of the race as he leaves the session. What a time to do that. A real opportunity for him today to close the lead at the top of the championship. And a crash has put him out. Unfortunately, we never caught it on the stream. And Grevlingen pits. He's clearly struggling with the tyres. He pits from second. Epical is now up 7 positions, won't have stopped a lot of the drivers. Still no pit stop, only 3 drivers have stopped yet. Epical seems to be closing in on Hypernova though. A good on-board shot there with Epical. Excellent shot from the helicopter. field seems to be spreading out a bit now. Not many drivers within touching distance of one another anymore. We'll move from this, we'll move down to Grevlingen and Racing J. We appear to have come at a good time, the two Sauber teammates battling it out as we go through the chicane. Both on the softs, both having made a stop, so this is for position. And it's Racing J as he makes a move down the inside. Oh, he's gone. The number 99 car gets past the up a position for Racing J as he moves past Grevlingen. Rebel Rouser picks up a 5-second stop, no penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Grevlingen should get the DRS here. Will he make an attempt to get back at his teammate as they both close in on Beast in the forced India? Race defensive, covers the inside. Grevlingen looking for the cutback and he should get the DRS again. This is going to be close. Grevlingen coming down the inside into the corner, takes the curb a bit aggressively. Was there contact there? No, Racing hold on to the position. Great battle here between the two Sauber teammates. And all while they're catching Beast Pro in 5th. He's going to be mirrors full of Saubers now as they come into the chicane. It's going to be a tough battle here. Oh, he's cut the chicane as well. Beast Pro's cut the chicane, but he loses the position to both of them. Shift down to motion as he's trying to come back from that crash. He's right on the tail of Stygian and the Toro Rosso, the sister team. Runs a bit wide there, loses some time. Back up DRS here, the Red Bull, will he can he close in? Could be a late move here, a late move down the inside on the Toro Rosso. Motion makes a move on Stygian and he'll get the DRS again for this sector. So he should be able to hold the position and that'll put him up to 10th. And he does. Good move from Motion in the Red Bull. Let's move back to the Saubers. They're close together still. Going to be close as we come here. It's going to be Grevlingen with the DRS against his teammate here. And this is really for the race lead. Once the drivers in front stop, it's close. Grevlingen going to try and make a late move down the inside, not close enough. He will get DRS again. We're on lap 9 of 35 here. Both these drivers have made one stop. Let's move up to the battle for second place. Epical in on Hypernova. Both drivers again not stopped, both drivers starting on the soft tyre. Motion and Stygian appear to be having a battle further down. It's a second time penalty for multiple warnings for Super D-Man. That won't help. And Epical's going to have a real opportunity here to move into second place. Nova goes defensive very, very early. Epical's going to have to look at using the outside, go for the cutback and use the DRS again. Nova's going to have his hands full here. Orbit further down the line in the current hold of the race lead. Oh, and Orbit's just picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and that won't help. Let's move back down through the field. Grevlingen right close as they come through the first sector. Super D-Man moves past Beast Pro with the use of DRS up into 7th place. Super has stopped old Beast Pro on old softs. And it's a sector 1 yellow flag. Let's see if we can find out what that's for. It's cleared now, so to answer Panda in the Twitch chat, Skills appeared to, and we never caught it, have an incident that forced him to retire. We'll follow Rebel Rouser now as he closes in on Beast. Beast must be close to taking a pit stop for some tyres here, struggling on those softs. Rouser in the Haas. Beast stays out again on the softs. Really struggling coming round the corner there. Easy pass for Rouser, and he's going to get the DRS to take him even further away. We've got two main battles developing. The Saubers been battling now for a while. Naldo 04 picks up a 3-second time penalty. Epical still within a second, and Nova in 2nd place. Nova with another 3-second time penalty, or is that his first? So here we go, a position. Epical and Naldo moved up 7 places from the start. It's a yellow flag in sector 2, let's see if we can find that. Nope, it's cleared itself. Epical takes his first pit stop of the day. Let's follow the Renault team here as they pit. Clean pit stop, well away from Epical. He's lost 1 position so far. The two Saubers are coming down. Epical could end up joining this battle at some point. Two Saubers move past him. Really quite spread out now, apart from the two Saubers who are neck and neck to each other really, and have been for the past few laps. It's a 5-second stop-go penalty for Beast as he eventually pits for his tyres, and he's got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Everybody, apart from the front 3 runners now, of Naldo and Williams, and then our 2 Mercedes of Nova and Orbit, have yet to pit. Blue flags, Beast as well to get out of the way. Nova and the other Mercedes just appears to have passed motion in the Red Bull. Naldo coming through sector 2 as well. Let's get some lap data on now. Oh, a wee bit of grass there, kicked up. The Saubers not overly far behind the front three, and the front three have still all to pit as well, as Hyper does pit now. This could be interesting. Don't think he's far enough ahead of the Cybers to maintain position. Where are the Cybers? Where are they? They're coming round. I think they're both going to get past Nova here quite comfortably. They do, so Nova drops down to 5th. Both Cybers move up. Epical. This could be close. Epical comes out the outside of Nova. It could be interesting. Epical has him. Epical manages to gain a position on Nova. Good move from Epical, and he's got to try and stretch his lead here. 2 laps holding his medium tyres. He looks like he might be trying to go towards the end. Nova puts the mediums on as well. So we've got Orbit and Nuldome who have yet to pit. Orbit looks like, from the timing, he may end up close to the Cybers after he makes his first pit stop. Let's see where he is. Null continues around without having made a stop yet. Orbit comfortably ahead. Tyres seem to be lasting quite well for him. 17-second gap over second place just now. As we move down the field to Rouser and D-Man, who have both made stops. Both on soft tyres. Rouser's 2 laps fresher, so this could be interesting as we get within DRS range. Coming along the home straight. Rouser goes to the inside. Epical picks up a 3-second time penalty. Rouser managing to get the job done. And it looks like for another lap at least D-Man is going to stay ahead. Hype finished after the close battle over the pits. Oh, that was close. Nuldome and Orbit in the pits. Orbit coming out and manages to stay in front of both Cybers. That's some excellent racecraft. It's going to be close. For the rest of the race, the Cybers are very quick, but Orbit has done a great job of building a gap big enough to allow him to pit for mediums and stay in front of both Cybers. Move down back towards the Nova and Epical battle. Still Nova ahead. Oh, Rouser trying to go round the outside. It's a twitch from Super D-Man. This is going to be close. It should be Rouser on the inside. Rouser looks like, oh, but the Renault going round the outside. And he'll hold the inside line into the next. Oh, excellent racing from both drivers. And Stigin is getting involved as well now. Let's stay with this battle for a while. Stigin runs wide. He moves himself out of it for a while. Got the potential of having two cars with DRS here coming down the home straight as we come through the third sector. We're going to get a very interesting battle. Here's the Toro Rosso. Looks like he's going up the inside. Going to take the Haas on the final corner. This is going to be interesting. Coming down the home straight. Two cars with DRS. The Renault without. Far enough ahead, maybe not to cause an issue this time. Browser loses out position to Sturgeon. A good overtake from the Toro Rosso. Rebel seems to have dropped right out of the battle, so we'll go with Sturgeon. Oh, Sturgeon's lost it! He's lost it going round. After the hard work to pass Rebel, he's lost the position because of a spin. Move up to Nova, still within a second. Let's move to Nova as he gets DRS, trying to close the gap to Epical. Let's follow on board with Nova for this lap, see how close he can get to the Renault. It's the closest two cars anywhere on track at the moment. We just passed the halfway point of the race, lap 18 we're on just now of 35. 3 second time penalty for Beast, that is more than that's definitely not his first. So even though positions are as they are just now, penalties will be applied at the end, all the time penalties will be applied at the end, and that has potential to mix up the finishing positions regardless of who crosses the line and what position. It's the fastest lap for Orbit as he continues to try and move away from the Saubers. He does have fresher tyres. And here we go, this could be close this time. We're closing up, we're going round the outside for an on-board shot here. He's going to try and cut back, can't do it. Looks like there's a wee bit of contact with Epical there. Epical's probably just far enough away that he's not going to be challenged here. Has a look down the inside. Good defensive driving from Epical. Let's stay with this battle a wee while longer. All the while both drivers seem to be catching the Sauber of Greveling as well, less than 2 seconds behind. We're potentially going to be looking at a 3 battle shortly for 3rd place. Big chance here. Oh, and it's run wide. Epical's run wide. And he's lost the position. Yellow flag in sector 2, I wonder where that's come from. Oh, it's a Sauber, not Sauber, a Force India, sorry. Looks like it may be Beast Pro, the only Force India running today. So Nova has a wee twitch towards there. What this has done though is allow Grevelingen to move a wee bit further away. In fact, Grevelingen, we've actually managed to, Racing J appears to have maybe made a pit stop that we've missed while that was happening. He has. Racing J has made 2 stops now. Falls down to 5th place, Nova up into 3rd, Epical up into 4th. Once again follow this battle as Epical tries to come by. He's messy out of there. Yellow flag in sector 3. It's cleared now. with Nova just now, as he is still within 2 seconds, and it's a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane for D-Man in the Renault. 3 drivers in the pitch just now, looking like it's going to be a 2-stop race for a few people. EUXBL getting right close there. He's closing, Nova's closing quite quickly on Grevlingen. I wonder if he's had an error there. We're not going to get DRS this time, but Grevlingen makes the pit stop. That will be why he's struggling with the tyres. But EUXBL is going to get DRS here. Can he get close? Is he going to make a late move? He does make a late move. Down the inside, oh there's contact, wheel-to-wheel contact there. But Mercedes trying to come back, he's going to have the inside line going down here. It's close, it's very close. Excellent racing from both drivers. The Renault should have the inside line, pushes the Mercedes wide. Bit of contact again. Yellow flag in sector 2, that may hinder this battle a little. Appear to be coming up on a back marker now. Yeah, it's the back marker of Bottas, who hasn't actually been racing, but the car is staying in the game. He should be getting out of the way shortly. Oh no, sorry, it's Orbit. Sorry, that's Orbit, that's the race leader. We've got first, second and third within a second of each other just now. This could be really interesting. Let's move with Nova and watch this from this position. Nova runs a wee bit wide, bit messy. This could be close between all 3 drivers. This is for the race lead. Nova looks to go round the outside slightly, cuts back in. Is he going to be able to get the cut back on EUXBL? He's come inside. Is he going to try and go down? It's close. Good driving again. The Renault looks like we'll be able to hold position. I'm going to stay with this battle. Still on board here, let's go on board. We're still in the battle for first place. EUXBL's moved on, Orbit appears to have picked it up. EUXBL's moved just outside the DRS range of Orbit, so we've got between third and second here. Hyper going down outside again, going to look for that cutback. He looks closer this time, this could be a chance. Grevlingen puts in the fastest lap as well. He's probably too far back at the moment to cause the pit stops. Oh, and it's an issue. Hyper has run wide, and that puts him 2 seconds back at least from EUXBL, who is now closing in. Once again on Orbit for the lead. We'll move away from the battle for first place just now, and we'll go on board with the Toro Rosso of Sturgeon, as he's going to get DRS, it appears, on the Renault Super D-Man. Can he get close enough? Doesn't appear at this time. Oh, nothing at the moment, not close enough. The front 3 appear to have separated out a bit. Let's just have a look through. We'll start from last place. Beast Pro 1 lap down in the Force India. seem to have struggled all day. Motion has in 10th had that issue earlier. I say issue, it appears he ran into the back of the Force India, I think it was. Rebel Rouser in 9th. Sturgeon in 8th. Super D-Man in the Renault in 7th. Noldome in the Williams up 5 positions from the start in 6th. Grevlingen with the fastest lap of the race currently, he's in 5th, down 4 places from pole. Racing G17 clear of his teammate now, 2 places down, he started in 2nd. Hypernova in a Mercedes up to 3rd. Epical with the biggest jump so far, he's up 8 places into 2nd. Orbit leads the way just now in about 1.8 seconds roughly from Epical. So as we stand just now, let's have a look at what this would do to the Drivers' Championship. Orbit currently in 3rd place, 56 points behind Tomic, so that would move him to 31 behind, closing the gap. Allskill obviously had the issue earlier in the race and had to retire. Grevlingen and the Sauber, everybody is going to be closing the gap here, it doesn't matter because the championship leader isn't racing. But we've had some interesting racing so far as we're on lap 26 of 35. And right now it's Orbit and we've got a race control 5-second stop go penalty for exceeding the track limits to Beast Pro in his day. It just goes from bad to worse. A few, more than half the drivers have made 2 stops. It'll be interesting to see whether a front 3 who have only made 1 stop, if they're trying to go to the end, if they'll manage to do that. Maybe see the drivers that have 2 stops should be on fresher tyres, maybe the gaps will close up. And then we've got Noldome who's in 6th, also the 4 drivers who've only made 1 stop. Beast Pro, we look like we've got an issue with the Force India. Beast Pro looks like he's pulled over. Now he's coming into the pits again. I wonder if this could be for a retirement possibly. Or he's maybe serving his penalty actually. And he's just got another 5-second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Motion Hazard picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And Nova appears to be closing in again on Epical, biding his time. Seems to be coming back at him now. Like we're maybe going to get a charge from Nova down the pitch straight as he's within 1 second, so he should pick up the DRS. And these two are about to battle again. They've been going at it for a good set of laps now. You can see Orbit clear in the distance. Epical picking up a bit of dirt there as he went through. Could help Nova get a bit closer. This is why Nova's laps are 2 laps fresher. Orbit on the freshest set of tyres. He's probably, you're looking without any issues, Orbit looks like he's in a good position to take the race win. Here we go again, much closer this time over. He's got to be looking to pick second place up here and look at having a Mercedes 1-2. He's got the DRS, let's go on board. As we come down into turn 1, goes round outside, brakes late. He looks like he's going for the undercut. Renault defends it really well. Epical's been doing that for a long time now as Rouser picks up a 3-second time penalty. While they go through the twisty seven, very unlikely to be an overtake here. Let's have a look through the rest of the field. Racing J is closing in, not quick enough. I don't think he's going to be able to get to the back of the battle for second. Grevlingen seems to have lost the race with his teammate. Nogdom in 6th in the Williams. Super D-Man in 7th, just crossing the start finish line. Sturgeon 2 seconds behind him. Rebel Rouser 4 seconds further back. Ocean has his race was ruined really by the crash into the back of the Force India early on, down in 10th. Force India Beast Pro is still going round. Here's a lap down at minimum. But your race leader just now, Orbit, 4.5 seconds clear. And here we go with Epical and Hypernova again. Go back on board. Is he going to try the same move again? Epical seems to have this covered quite regularly. He's tried it slightly differently, but Epical, same outcome. Epical stays ahead. It looks like he almost needs to try not going around the outside and trying to pass it on the inside. 3 or 4 times now we've seen that move attempted and he's just not getting anywhere with it. A Sector 1 incident. Who's that for? It's not for Orbit. Sector 2 incident now as well. Yellow flags out. And once again we'll go on board with Nova. He's the closest he's been yet. He seems to have heard me. He's taken my advice. Going down the inside line this time. He looks like he's going to take the place from Renault. Renault goes round the outside, leaves the track. What's happening here? He's got it. Hypernova has been trying to get that position for 4 or 5 laps now, has got past Epical. With 4 laps to go, is Epical going to get an opportunity to get back at him and reclaim second place? A bit dodgy coming out of that corner there. Really, really close racing, and it has been for a good 10 laps now between Nova and Epical over second place. And Racing J though, now 2 seconds back. He was 5 seconds back 4 or 5 laps ago, and he's really starting to close in on this battle between Epical and Hyper now. Could have some late fireworks. Epical's going to have an opportunity maybe to get back at Hypernova here, maybe too far back, but you can see the Sauber in the background starting to really close in. Beast Pro now 2 laps down as he exits the pits. Sector 1 incident, it's maybe just for the Force India going slow. We're getting real close. It looks like Racing J has lost some time because of the Force India coming out of the pits. Start to pick it back up again now though. Let's join him for a bit. Let's go on board. Takes the chicane sweetly. You can see the Renault almost within striking distance. Move down. Sturgeon is coming round the final corner. He looks like he's maybe going to have a run for 7th place on Super D-Man here. Not close enough just yet. But now, Racing J is getting closer and closer. Epical seems to be struggling with the tyres. Is he going to be able to hold on for a podium? He's 1.5 seconds away from Nova now. Racing J almost within DRS range. Maybe won't get it for the second straight here, but it looks like he might get it for the next lap. Sturgeon picks up a 3-second time penalty. Beast Bro picks up a night time penalty. This race has just gone from bad to worse as these 3 drivers, Hypernova in the Mercedes, Epical in the Renault, and Racing J in the Sauber, started second and is closing in now on lap 33 of 35. He's just over a second behind. He's within DRS now. This could be an opportunity for him here. 2 stops, 13 lap old tyres, within a second of Epical, who's on 21 laps. We've got a sector 3 incident, yellow flag, not sure what that's for. Racing J gets the DRS, he's got a real chance to close right on with 2 laps to go now. It looks like the battle between Nova and Epical has been won by the Mercedes, so it looks like he's going to finish second place. Orbit still clear, 4 seconds clear. Going to stay with Racing J as he tries to hunt down Epical. Just half a second back now. This is going to be really tight coming into the last 2 laps. It looks like Epical's tyre maybe lost their way. Old mediums for Epical, really struggling now. 2 seconds back on Nova. It looks like he's managed to secure himself. Racing J within half a second of the Renault. This looks like sitting duck time really for the Renault. Be very surprised if the Sauber doesn't manage to get past here. He's right behind him. We'll go on board for this. DRS is going to be open. Fresh tyres. Racing J all over the back of Epical. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to try the same move. He's going right round the outside. Nothing yet. He's still on the outside. There's wheel to wheel here. It looks like he may be going to get the inside line on Epical here. Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, it's really close. And Renault, is it going to be able to hold out? This is going to be really close. The Sauber runs wide. Still has the position. They're going to come side by side through. The Renault runs wide, tries to come back across to hold the inside line. Definite contact happening here between the Renault and the Sauber, and somehow Epical has managed to hold on to 3rd place. Oh, Racing J! 3-second time penalty and he runs wide. What's happened there? That puts an end to his podium opportunity as we enter the last lap. Epical in 3rd, Hypernova in 2nd. And let's join on with our race leader and the race winner with 2 corners to go, Orbit Nation. And he is going to close the gap to the championship leader, Tomic, to 31 points and move up to 2nd in the championship. Great drive from Orbit Nation as he picks up the win for Mercedes. Hypernova is going to follow him in 2nd place. Epical somehow manages to hold on to 3rd from Racing J in 4th. The Sauber 1-2. Finishing 4th and 5th. Sturgeon crosses the line, he'll finish in 10th. Nuldome, as he comes through 20 seconds behind, he's going to finish in 6th. Super D-Man a further 33 seconds back. What a fantastic race we've had today. As we go on board with the race winner, Orbit Nation, and a Mercedes 1-2. What does that mean for the Drivers' Championship? Well, with no Ferraris racing today, Tomic not racing and Josh Diggle's not been racing either, Mercedes pick up maximum points for the race and move into the lead of the Drivers' Championship, the Constructors' Championship, sorry. And we've had a fantastic race here in Hungary. Wheel-to-wheel racing all across the field. Fantastic opportunity. Congratulations to Orbit Nation, who picks up first place. A podium last week in third place, and this week the race win. As you see the podium celebrations for your two Mercedes 1-2 drivers and Epical and the Renault. It's been a great race. Thank you very much for joining us on MCR E-Racing, MRC E-Racing for the EU Xbox League Hungarian Grand Prix. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram for updates and for further racing tonight at I think about 2 o'clock UK time. I think it's 9 PM Eastern time in America. It's a North American Xbox League, and that should also be live streamed through our Twitch. Thanks very much for joining us today, and we'll see you next week.